Syandanas in Warframe have always been a thing of stature, and of course we all love them because of the way they look. These Syandanas, however, have more to them than just fashion frame or looking great. In the old days of the Empire, some might even consider them as part of an individual's own identity. The name Syandana came from the Sanskrit origin meaning to extract or to make something flow. And with cultures across the origin system, this represents the universal flow of energy, and the visualization on each person's back even become an outward perception of the person's aura. This also means that it reveals the personality and the soul of the person. Some of the earlier entries of this date back to the rising age of the Empire, but was never fully translated until later on within the lore and the quest in Warframe. During the times of the OROKIN, it was said that the Syandanas were often awarded as a sign of prestige or given to celebrate different occasions. In today's world, they are more like tassels, cords, or robes that you wear during your graduation. This also represents the classes and the status of each individual within the Empire. Some of the Syandanas were also used to display affiliations and clade. The Dak Syandana was a ceremonial attachment worn in battle and also in the ceremonial event of a Dak soldier, and it symbolizes the strength of the OROKIN Empire, so that single Syandana represents a lot of things. The Hikit Syandana was worn during social gatherings. They were also made from different materials, and these materials such as gold, silk, or prisma crystals even speak of the quality of each piece. This is why different factions and syndicates have their own different Syandanas, and they are made from different materials and different designs because it shows their allegiance in different ranks. Most of the syndicate Syandanas were tuned for combat, and that is one of the main reasons why we see some of them glow when a member takes damage or change based on the combat action. This, however, is not where the rich lore of Syandanas end. The biggest entry, as I spoke earlier, and the use of this was during the ceremonial event at the end of the Old War. Each Tenno was adorned and clothed in an OROKIN garment, and they were attached with a piece that signifies their role, focus, alignment, and their status. Some Syandanas were dedicated to Warframe, some to officers, and some to a particular Tenno. The Sakuta Syandana was for Tenno purification and meditation. The Misa Prime Syandana was later discovered in the vault within the derelict, but it was mostly worn by the OROKIN Temple Guardians. The Sokira Prime was worn by a Tenno as a symbol of their path towards balance between Lux and Umbra. The Yamako Syandana was only worn by the chosen few, only by the ones who lead the OROKIN High Courts. These were only worn by the 107. The Prime Syandanas were connected to the soul and to the manifestation of each OROKIN principle. Depending on its purpose, it also reveals the true nature of each individual. They become something that you can see as badges, a sign of recognition across the origin system. This gift, however, did not stop the Tenno's revolution and the end of that empire. By the end of that graceful ceremony, the Tenno evoked their anger. There was blood across the floors and the hem of each garment. The Tenno mopped the blood of the OROKIN with their own Syandanas. Now the great thing is that a lot of the Syandanas being worn today, as seen by others, still represent times of honor and the rise of the OROKIN. But to the Tenno, they represent hardships, long suffering, a mighty revolution, and most of all, a code that binds them all together. Now I will also say at the end of this that please note that the description of Tenno-gen Syandanas are not considered in this lore video since they are not canon. But with that said, thanks for watching this video, and if you wish to support the channel, please leave a thumbs up and also subscribe and share the video. And if you also want to support in a monetary way, then you can donate to the channel on Patreon or by PayPal. Thanks for watching once again, hope you find it informative. I'll see you in the next one.